Right, well I'm back with the HMV No.7. Now I got this recently. I've really done very little with it at all. I've played one or two records. Now it does play a little slow. I'll get to that in just a moment. In fact, let's just move the tone arm out of the way. There's no soundbox on it at the minute. Put a few winds on it. Got a few cameras and a few lights running. Hopefully I'm going to capture everything. So we're going to use right, and let's release the brake, which is at the back. So you can see that it's running a bit slowly. I have fiddled with it a bit. Tried adjusting the speed control down there. I've had a look inside at the governor. So I think there's nothing really wrong with it. I think it just needs a little bit of adjustment, which I won't be covering in this video. But I just thought I'd show that. Let's just slow that down. Put the brake back on. I'm doing this one-handed because I've got a handheld camera, but I have got another couple of cameras as well. So so what we're going to do, what can I do actually? Certainly play a record. I think what we'll do is we'll play a record, and you can see how it sounds. Now it did come with this exhibition soundbox here. This is in, well, it's in unrestored condition. Nothing really wrong with it. It's perfectly sound. It's perfectly fine. It just is completely unrestored and needs some work really. It does play, but it doesn't play very well. What I've also tried on it is this soundbox here, which is a much later Columbia, which has got an adapter on the back, which adapts it to the HMV or HMV Victor small bore configuration. So I'm going to try this on it. It does work, and actually, although the soundbox sizes are different, the distance between the centre of the needle bar and the needle is actually very, very similar. So it's a good size soundbox for this machine. So I'm going to try a little bit of this record here. Should be okay. I'd like to get a copyright claim on this one. And we fit the sound box. Hopefully this will show on one of the cameras. Yeah, I think that's okay. I'll give it a few more winds. This is a 3-spring motor. If I can figure out how to do it with my current setup, I might actually open it up and show you. Right, that should be plenty. So we're just going to play a little bit of this really. So that quite clearly sounds a bit flat, as it's running several RPM too slowly. But there's plenty of power in that motor. So maybe we'll try something else. I haven't prepared another record, but I have an awful lot in the room with me. So let's just find something. Now I think this one's okay. This is Mistakes, which I did actually repair in a video many moons ago. Not the same copy. That one was quite badly damaged. This is another copy. It's quite a common 8-inch record actually. I've certainly found 2 or 3 of them, and I'm sure I've seen people on YouTube who've got copies too. So I suppose I ought to change the needle as well. Now this is my very last needle that I have to hand. If I lose this one, I may have to stop filming. Right, put that in there. It shouldn't need any more winding, but let's wind it a little bit more. We'll try playing all of this one through. So it didn't actually sound too bad. Let's just stop that now. So I said I was going to play it all the way through, and then you probably gathered, oops, halfway through I decided that maybe I wouldn't. And then I thought, do you know what, let's wait for the guy to start singing, because that's actually quite important to see what it sounds like. when the person's singing. What are we going to do? We're going to take the horn off. I need to be careful because I've got cameras and everything going. So we're going to take the record away. We're going to take the horn away. Let's do the record first. Horn. Is that on camera shot? I don't think it is. Let's just put the camera on like that. And then you should be able to see that round here, it's basically just hooked in really. So I'm just going to unhook it, which is probably easier said than done with one hand. So maybe we won't. Right. Yeah. I'll put the camera down again. Right. You have to take my word for it. Just unhook that, and you can see there. I've unhooked it. In fact, it might have been on camera shot just about. Take the horn away. Now what I wanted to do was just open it up. Now there's a slight problem with opening it up. Took me ages to figure out how this sort of button down here, and again you can't see that. Maybe we can make this a bit wider. I should have done this before. A little button there. Swing this round. Right, there we go. And you can see the motor inside. Now this catch here is a bit loose. It was fine when I got it, but I left it suspended on the catch for a while, and now it's not fine. I think the weight is just too much for it really. It might hold, but I don't really want to risk it. So that's the motor and the governor. Let's grab a camera if we can. You might gather that I'm not doing this in my sort of usual arrangement. I'm in the gramophone salon, as I like to call it. You can see the governor there with the springs. So any adjustment that I do to get the speed to work will either be the speed control thing here, and if I can't get enough adjustment out of that, then I'm going to be playing around, or I say playing around, I'm going to be adjusting, very carefully adjusting the position of the pad on the governor. As it's running too slowly, it might actually be weak governor springs, or the wrong governor springs, or the wrong weights. So I may have to adjust those too, or even replace them, we'll see. But anyway, that's inside. That's the fitting that I showed the horn coming out of. And it's a little bit dark in this room. I've got loads of lights on. I've got the main lights on. I've got lots of little video lights on, but it's just nothing like as good lighting in here as I've got in my workshop. Anyway, there we go. That's my HMV No.7. Hopefully that's been a nice little demo and a quick little look. If you've enjoyed this video, then you might like this one too. And thanks for watching. And please leave me a comment if you've got any questions or suggestions. And I shall see you in the next one. Bye for now.